It's good to see Marcus Rashford back. I think the neutrals amongst us are always keen that United are competitive. Liverpool fans probably aren't.
It does pain me to say it, but you can see the progression they've made since the Brentford game. Obviously after that game it was suggested that they might change the manager. He wasn't the right fit, but they've obviously stuck with him. He's obviously their man. They've let him spend 180 million since that game. Casemiro and Antony coming in. And what I liked about him, the Liverpool game, he had to find some pace from somewhere. He's put Malacia in at left back. Rashford, he's moved up front, which is going to give you a lot more pace than Ronaldo, on and off, with and without the ball. The other side, you've got Sancho as well, who's going to offer pace. Dalot is not short of pace, so they have pace down the flanks. He just had to find a nice balance in sort of the central area. Took Maguire out of the team. He's put Varane in, who looks like he's found some form. They've struck up a good partnership with Martinez.
Of all the money they've spent, I still think Eriksen's the best signing.
Yeah.
Eriksen's a great signing.
He's one of those few, Andy, down the years, very, very few, but they have existed, who can control a game.
Yes.
All on his own.
Yeah, there are few that can do that. They can dictate the play in a football match, and he can. He can speed it up, he can slow it down. He has the ability to. The football never embarrasses him. He's always comfortable with it in his possession, Richard. And I think it's an amazing piece of business. In fact, I was watching him there after he provided the goal for Rashford, and when you think of what we all saw last summer before, and when you see him now smiling his face off and playing football at that level, it's an unbelievable story. But it was a great piece of business, very clever, very smart, because they've got combative people in that midfield. They've got the likes of Fred, McTominay, Casemiro, all available in that central midfield area, but they haven't really got craft and guile in that deeper part of the game. But they have with him now. He can spread the play, he can play short, he can keep it, he can dictate it. And controlling a football match is equally as important equally as important. It's very important. When you get ahead in the game, then game management becomes very important at this level. He gives them that, I think, Jason. He's the man who can give them the tempo. I wouldn't expect McTominay to control the tempo of a game, or Casemiro or Fred in that area, but I would expect him, and he does.
Do you know what else? The likes of why he's a really good signing as well, because he's the kind of character you want in your dressing room. He's a professional. He looks to me like he trains properly. He looks at the game differently, and I think that was a big problem in the Man United dressing room. I certainly think with Pogba being in there was lots of young players being influenced by him.
Lingard, I think there was a few in there.
That needed
to go. And listen, you got to credit Ten Hag as well for getting them out.
Yeah.